Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I really wish I had a better setup for this video, but it's like 3 in the morning and this is like the first chance I've gotten to make this video, so I'm just gonna make it work with what I've got. But here on the table next to me, I have two brand new, officially licensed Chuck E. Cheese products that have come out. They're by the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame, and Chuck E. Cheese has given them the license to the characters to produce these. And they are the Rockstar Chuck E. Cheese statue bobblehead, and then they also have the Munch's Make Believe Band Cyberamic stage replica bobbleheads as well. So I ordered both of them. They were available for pre-order in like January. Fun fact, I was actually sitting in the parking lot of the Jackson, Tennessee Chuck E. Cheese when I went on social media and I saw these were available, and I ordered them right away when I was sitting in the parking lot of that Chuck E. Cheese. So that's when I found out about these, and it took all the way up until July to get them here, but they're here now. It was a pre-order, so I didn't expect them right away, but it took a while for them to come out. So we're gonna open both of these up and see how they look. I think I'll start with this one right here. So when you open up the top, you lift out this styrofoam, and then it goes kind of everywhere, but it's two pieces, and then when you open it up, the bobblehead is right here. So it's looks like they packaged it very nicely. They also have a nice piece of foam there to protect the head. So yeah, here it is. It's a very nice size, actually. He looks pretty much like the Rockstar design here. He gives it his thumbs up. Big ears, green. He has 6 whiskers. Kind of reminds me of the Chucky that's on top of the glider rider. He has the 6 whiskers, and his face is kind of the same shape. That's what it reminds me of here. And then he's wearing his traditional Rockstar outfit, of course. The base is very, very sturdy, very impressive base. And then if you turn it around here, there's nothing written on the back. However, he does have his tail. It goes all the way down here. It's a very long tail. It goes onto the base. So yeah, there's not a ton to see with this one here. Looks very nice though. And his head does bobble, of course, since it's a bobblehead. And now that we've seen that one, we can take a look here at the Munch's Make Believe Band one. I'm really excited to see this one. I think I'm going to adjust the camera and give you guys a better angle of the unboxing for this one. Alright, now let's open the band one up and see how it looks. So very similar, you open up the top of the box here, and then it has the 2 pieces of styrofoam right inside of it. So let me move this out of the way. Pull this out. So, yep, and then open this up right there. Oh, I have it backwards. It goes this way. Alright, here we go. Let's see how it looks. And there it is. Huh. It's honestly pretty small. And that just pops out there. Yeah, very nice packaging once again. They have it wrapped. And then this comes out. And there's that. And this comes out from the back. Oh, and it looks like the characters you can see the characters have the little styrofoam pieces, so I'll have to take those off. I'm looking at my first impressions too, because I've never seen this, but wow, that is interesting. All right, I'll get some close-ups so you guys can see. First impressions, some of the characters are definitely better than others. I would say Pasquale definitely looks the best. I really like his design on this, actually. He looks really good. Chucky and Helen are probably the worst. The paint job on it's a little weird, like around the eyes especially. You know, they got some weird eyes as well. Some of the ones I saw online, Chucky's jaw had a very weird paint job, but this one actually looks pretty good. One complaint I definitely have that I see already is that on the stage, right here in this spot, you can see the paint is kind of chipped on the bottom there of my stage, so that's the first complaint I have already. I really like some of the attention to detail here. Helen does have the microphone. Unfortunately, Chucky does not have his, so that's one unfortunate thing. But I love some of the attention to detail, like they got Pasquale's drum head correct. The characters all have their names somewhere on it. So Chucky's and Helen's are on their shirts. Munch's is his hat. Jasper has his name on his guitar, and then Pasquale has his on his apron. Ooh, that's really nice. The organ, they actually got the sides right, like where the lights are on the sides, they actually carved that out. They didn't just make it flat. So that's a really nice attention to detail there on that one. It's clearly designed to look like a one stage. They have the fiber optic sign from the one stage. Their characters, there's no space between these two, so it's, you know, it's clearly a cyberamic one stage is what they were going for here. And one thing I forgot to mention is that the bobbleheads are numbered, so they only made 2,024 of each kind. So 2,024 bands and 2,024 Chuckies. So my band is number 45. They actually hand wrote that, probably whoever painted it hand wrote that it's number 45 on there. 45 of 2024, and then my Chucky is number 89 of 2024. So both of mine were kind of early in the production run. All three of the characters here have their hats. Helen honestly kind of reminds me of the taxidermy of her at the Trumbull Mall. You know, her face kind of looks the same, and she has the yellow pigtails. So that's kind of what she reminds me of. She looks very similar to the Trumbull Mall taxidermy. Chucky, definitely, they were going for Northridge's look because of where the ears are placed. Definitely, they were inspired by Northridge's Chucky there for his design here on the band one. Another thing about the band ones is that it actually has a speaker right there, and it plays music. There's a button right here. I'll probably have to put batteries in it. There's a compartment down here, I guess, and then this is where you put a battery. Oh no, they just have a pull tab. And now it'll probably work. Let's see if it plays music when you hit the button. So on first press, it actually plays a very long sample of Chucky's Place 2017. Actually played for longer than I thought it would, but you can hear like the last two choruses of that song, so that's nice. And then I guess if you hit it again, it'll play a different song. Yep, here's Let's Have a Party. So once again, a very long sample of Let's Have a Party. They actually play longer, more of the songs than I thought they would. Very heavy, this thing. I was holding that the whole time. And it's very heavy. The back also has a design. It says Chuck E. Cheese. And they have the band logo there as well. Very nice, the brick wall. All right, so I just took all the styrofoam off, so now we can actually see their heads bobble. Chucky's is kind of firm, I think, but the rest of them bobble pretty nicely. One thing that's kind of interesting there is that they did put Jasper on the 2-stage speaker instead of the 1-stage amp. So it's kind of like a mix of 1-stage and 2-stage elements here. Alright everyone, well that concludes my unboxing of the 2 new products here from the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame featuring Chuck E. Cheese. Overall, I think they did a nice job with them. They'll make great additions to my collection. Unfortunately, you can't see these guys in the store anymore, but at least you can put them on your shelf with their heads bobbling around and listen to their songs play on the speaker there. If you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.